Have you ever wondered, what if your entire life was seen as a failure? No one believed in your talent. You lived in poverty, loneliness, and constant emotional pain. And when your final day came, you truly believed you had accomplished nothing of value. Would you still have the courage to keep chasing your dream? This isn't fiction. It's the true story of Vincent van Gogh, the Dutch painter whose works now sell for tens, sometimes even hundreds of millions of dollars. But the reason the world remembers Van Gogh isn't simply because of his paintings. It's because of the extraordinary way he lived, a life filled with suffering, yet never without hope. A man who refused to stop creating beauty, even when life offered him almost nothing in return. Vincent van Gogh was born on March 30th, 1853, in the quiet Dutch village of Groot-Zundert. His father was a Protestant minister, while his mother loved nature and often encouraged young Vincent to notice the changing colors of flowers, trees, and the sky throughout the seasons. Those peaceful walks through the countryside quietly planted the seeds of an artistic soul. As a child, Vincent wasn't outgoing. He was shy, thoughtful, often lost in his own world. He preferred long walks alone over noisy games with other children. He observed more than he spoke. He felt more than he expressed. No one could have imagined that this quiet boy would one day become one of history's greatest artists. As he grew older, Vincent struggled to find his place in the world. He worked as an art dealer, a teacher, a bookstore clerk. He even dreamed of following in his father's footsteps by becoming a minister. At one point, he traveled to the coal mining region of Borinage in Belgium to serve the poor miners. But Vincent didn't simply preach to them. He chose to live exactly as they did. He gave away his clothes, shared his food, slept on bare floors. He believed that if you truly wanted to help people, you first had to understand their suffering. Instead of being praised for his compassion, church officials considered his behavior too extreme. He was dismissed. Once again, another dream had fallen apart. By the time he was nearly 30, Vincent had no stable career, no money, no reputation, no clear future. While many people his age had built families and successful lives, Vincent found himself starting over from nothing. It was during this darkest chapter that he made a life-changing decision. He would become an artist. Vincent once wrote, "If I cannot express myself with words, I will express myself with colors." Unlike many painters of his time, he had little formal training. He taught himself. He practiced endlessly. He painted, made mistakes, started over, painted again. Some days he worked from sunrise until sunset. Other days he spent hours studying nothing more than the way sunlight touched a single flower. He would walk for miles just to find the perfect wheat field or the right tree to paint. For Vincent, every brushstroke was an attempt to capture the soul of nature. Through every hardship, one person never stopped believing in him. His younger brother, Theo. Theo wasn't only his financial support. He was Vincent's closest friend, greatest encourager, and strongest believer. He regularly sent Vincent money for food, paint, and canvas. More importantly, he wrote letters filled with hope. Today, More than 600 letters exchanged between the two brothers still survive. In one of them, Vincent confessed that he had no idea whether his paintings would ever matter, but he believed that if he painted honestly, with all his heart, someone, someday, would understand. Sadly, that day never came while he was alive. Life only became more difficult. Vincent often couldn't afford proper meals. Some days he survived on little more than coffee and stale bread. Paint was more important than food. Many people in town thought he was strange. His clothes were worn, his beard unkempt. He wandered the countryside, carrying his easel wherever he went. Children laughed at him. Adults avoided him. Still, he kept painting, because where others saw ordinary fields and trees, Vincent saw miracles waiting to be remembered forever. In 1888, Vincent moved to Arles, in southern France. The brilliant Mediterranean sunlight transformed his art forever. His colors became brighter, warmer, full of life. Here he painted masterpieces like sunflowers, the bedroom, and countless breathtaking landscapes. He dreamed of turning his small yellow house into a community where artists could live and create together. He invited fellow painter Paul Gauguin to join him. At first, everything seemed promising, but their personalities clashed. Arguments became frequent. The tension grew unbearable. Then came one of the most tragic nights in art history. After a violent disagreement, Vincent suffered a severe emotional breakdown. In a state of deep psychological distress, he cut off part of his own left ear. The incident shocked the entire town. Neighbors became frightened. Many signed petitions asking authorities to have him committed to a psychiatric hospital. Yet even inside the asylum at Saint-Rémy, Vincent refused to stop painting. From the window of his small room, he gazed at the night sky. He imagined stars swirling like living flames, clouds flowing like waves, dark cypress trees reaching toward heaven. From those visions emerged one of the most beloved paintings ever created, the Starry Night. One of the world's most beautiful paintings was born while its creator was fighting one of the darkest battles within himself. Sometimes, those who understand darkness most deeply are the very ones who recognize light most clearly. In just 10 years, Vincent created more than 2,000 works of art. Around 860 were oil paintings, an astonishing achievement for someone who painted for such a short time. Yet success remained painfully out of reach. During his lifetime, he sold only one painting, just one. The sale brought him little money and almost no recognition. It only strengthened his belief that he had failed. On July 27, 1890, Vincent walked into a wheat field near the village of Alvers-sur-Oise with his painting equipment. No one knows exactly what happened that afternoon, but he suffered a fatal gunshot wound. 2 days later, Theo arrived to be at his brother's side. As they sat together for the final time, Vincent quietly said, "The sadness will last forever." On July 29, 1890, Vincent van Gogh passed away at just 37 years old. He left this world believing he was a failure. He never knew that millions of people across generations would one day stand silently before his paintings, moved to tears. Only a few months after Vincent's death, Theo also passed away. But Theo's wife, Johanna van Gogh Bonger refused to let Vincent's legacy disappear. She carefully preserved his paintings. She organized exhibitions. She published his letters. She introduced his work to Europe and eventually to the entire world. Without her unwavering dedication, history might never have recognized Vincent's genius. Today, Van Gogh is celebrated as one of the greatest artists who ever lived. His paintings hang in the world's finest museums. Students study his life. Millions admire his work. His masterpieces are worth fortunes beyond imagination. But perhaps his greatest masterpiece wasn't painted on canvas. Perhaps it was the way he chose to live. Vincent van Gogh's life reminds us of one timeless truth. Never allow other people's opinions to define your worth. Some seeds need years before they bloom. Some talents are recognized only after their owners are gone. If you're working hard today, but no one notices, if you've failed more times than you've succeeded, if you've ever questioned whether your efforts matter, remember Vincent van Gogh. He didn't become great because the world applauded him. He became great because he never betrayed what he believed in. Sometimes, the greatest success isn't hearing the world's applause. It's finding the courage to continue, even when no one is clapping. Because the true value of a life isn't measured by fame or wealth or recognition. It's measured by how faithfully you pursue your purpose, how much beauty you leave behind, and how brightly you continue to shine, even when surrounded by darkness. Who knows? The quiet work you're doing today may one day inspire generations you will never meet. Just as Vincent van Gogh continues to inspire the world more than a century after his final brushstroke. If this story touched your heart, gave you hope, or helped you see life from a new perspective, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to support our channel and help us continue sharing meaningful stories. Thank you so much for watching.